And we are live, guys. How you feeling today, Clyve? How you doing?
A little tired, but otherwise good. Good in a lot of ways. I'm officially negative, and
Nice.
I'm ready. I just need to get back to where I was physically.
Yeah. Probably take a little bit to get there.
I
Probably
think
feeling
it's
better every day though.
yeah, but I also can't overdo it.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely don't want to push it.
And I think I did push it the last couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to end up back in the hospital again.
No.
So, what watch you wearing today?
Actually, I'm just wearing the Apple Watch. I think I'm going to try to. I was going to try to do some housework and change the straps. I've got a replacement strap for the Gerard Perigo, but yeah, no, I can't.
Hey, Clam Walker, how you doing, bud?
Can't find the tools, and I'm just bushed.
I hear you. I'm actually wearing that Ernst Spins. I'm wearing the 44, the one with the gold hands. So
nice.
wearing that before I go into work, of course, and I'll slap on the G-Shock or the Islander or something when I get ready to go to work here in a little while.
Well, so, yeah, especially if you're going to do some rough ass work, like I understand.
Yeah, moving around shower doors and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah, it's definitely a workout though. Like I said, I'm lucky to be working, so I ain't complaining.
Yep, so, exactly.
But yeah, that's no real topic today. Just figure we kind of get on and chat for a little bit. Like I said, I don't go to work till 9 my time, 9 Eastern, so 9 to 6. So
9, yeah, so that'd be 8. Oh man, that's rough. 8 to 5.
It's all right. You get used to it.
Well, yeah, and especially, of course, if you're a younger man, you probably can. If you're an older man, probably yeah.
We got a 70-something-year-old working with us, unloading trucks and stuff. He does pretty decent. He's kind of like stubborn, kind of like old school, you know.
Oh yeah.
But he's getting ready to retire though. I think here in about 20 more days or so, he's getting Social Security and his 401k. So I know he's counting down. What's going on, Slats, man? How you doing, buddy? You bought a Omega Seamaster 309 ETNZ edition. Nice. Do you know which one that is, Clyve?
No. And the trouble is, there's them in. God, I can't think of his real name. Anyway, and yeah, they do push a few. And was it Jenny L or Watchbox? They were showing the Seamaster chronograph. Well, no, they're showing the Seamaster chronograph, but I'm like, who the hell asked for this watch?
Man.
Yeah, it's like Omega already has, Omega already has a chronograph.
Great L titanium. Good evening, Paul. How you doing, bud? What's everybody in the comments wearing tonight, watch-wise? Happy New Year, Big Risk. We got a couple more days. Unfortunately, I'll be working New Year's Eve. My girlfriend's not too happy about that, but gotta make the money, right?
Yep. What about New Year's Day?
I'm off New Year's Day, so I'll be able to watch the Clemson game.
Nice. Well, and around here, New Year's Day is obligatory day off, which New Year's Eve is not. But they're kind of figuring, well, you're not going to go out and party or celebrate it like 8:30 or 10:30 in the morning. It's going to be at night. So.
Yeah, it's all going to be at night, and this year's probably not. A lot of people probably going to be staying home. Hopefully.
God, I hope so. They better, dumb bastards.
Some people will still be idiots and want to go out and socialize, though. I'm sending Bruce the link.
You see, the thing is, though, I think if they're going out or not distancing or not doing whatever, they need to the police needs to stamp their hand, like the all-day pass or the all-week pass at Six Flags. because that way, if there's like a line of people, okay, let me see your hand. Okay, go. Let me see your hand. Oh, you're one of. Oh, yeah, you're a denier, aren't you? Yeah, you're a super. Oh yeah, you're a super spreader. Back to the back.
Big Wrist is wearing a Black Bay Blue 41. Nice. I didn't know you had that one, man.
On blue rubber, yeah.
How you doing, Danny?
Yeah. Hey, yeah. How's it going? So yeah, right now they're talking about like we might get some winter weather. You know, I kind of like the sunny and 60s. The sunny and 60s was pretty cool. Now it's now it's cloudy and I'm having to turn on the heater.
Danny's got a question. He's asking if H Moser is picking up stream with the watch community. I think they are, but a lot of people are promoting them too. Though, like Watchbox and Fed and them are all promoting them, aren't they?
How do you think they pick up steam? Yeah, it's people talking about them.
Yeah.
And, but in the thing is though, yeah, and keep in mind now before in the past it was possible you'd go out and pick some bargains up, even though they're not really a high production producer.
Uh-huh.
Shut up, I'm sick. But there's enough of them out there in the market, and once people had their attention drawn by them, the good deals have been snatched. A lot. Well, I'll just say I think the good deals have been snatched up.
Now they're an independent brand, right?
Yes.
How many a year would you estimate they make?
A couple of thousand at most.
Okay. Compared to Slatsman's talking about Omega, which is like hundreds of thousands, right?
Right. Or Rolex. And because Moser is a lot more handwork than these other guys. But they're not out to become the next Rolex. They're not out to become the next Omega. They're just out
doing their own thing.
Doing their own thing, and there's. Oh my God! Sorry. I'm having to get up and get a drink real quick.
Okay.
So put me on a hiking trail for like a mile and a half, and it's like, oh God, you sadistic bitch.
And then Paul M said he was wearing his Black Bay 58 earlier this morning. Now he's back to the sub. That's a pretty nice rotation, man.
Oh, that's
with the Black Bay 58 in the sub.
Boo-hoo! I guess we'll cry for you later.
And then Big Wrist is saying Federico has said $1,500 per year from Moser. So that's a pretty low number.
Yep. Exactly.
And then Slatsman's wearing his Gorilla Fastback White. Nice. I had one of those in for review a while back. Those are pretty cool watches for what they are. You know, the guy came from AP and started making those, Clyve.
Yep. No.
Hey Thomas, how you doing, bud?
Oh, sorry. I'm just going around like an old man. Also, here's. Oh, jeez. You know, I guess I could get a massage since I am negative. But I'll hold on for 1 second.
Paul, I'm wearing that Ernst Benz. I don't know if you caught the unboxing I did today. Well, I filmed the video the other day, but for some reason YouTube was being weird and not letting me upload it, or it was taking forever to upload, so I uploaded it today. But yeah, I'm wearing the one with the gold hands, the 44 mil. I'll be doing a full review of these pretty soon. These are pretty cool watches. Yeah, I'm surprised not more people talk about Ernst Benz.
I look at them. I like the dials and everything. I just don't like and I think they kind of have the same problem Parmigiani has. Change your name, dude.
Mm-hmm. And I've talked with the owner himself, Leonid. He seems like a pretty cool dude, and you can actually tell he's passionate, you know, kind of like we are about watches. It's not just like a money thing for him, which is cool.
So he's not Swiss?
That I'm not sure. He's living in Michigan right now, I believe, but he may be Swiss. These are Swiss made, but they are based out of Switzerland, but their main marketing for the U.S. is here in Michigan, I believe, or Miami, one or the other.
I look at some of them. They have the Valjoux movements. I don't like the name, and I don't like the font. I don't like the placement of the, and I don't like all three of those at 3:00. I wish they'd move it. If they could move it anywhere else, change the dials.
Well, like I said, I'll be adding you to the tour if you want to take a look at them.
Yeah, and I think so. And it might be one of those.
They're definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Bruce. Where's Blue Shirt?
Gentlemen.
Blue Shirt. How you
What's
doing?
going on, Bruce? How you doing, bud?
How are you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. How about you?
Good. Enjoying a day off today.
Nice.
Smart. Nice. I go back in at 9.
You think you might be able to go on and at an indeterminate time, say within the next couple hours?
Sure.
Blah. So, like I said,
last man is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, please. After you, Chris.
Last man comment. He said for $800, Miota is still nice. Talking about the gorillas. But what were you going to say, Clyve?
Oh, I think that I think the gorilla is great. I mean, I definitely would not turn my nose up at a gorilla. And there are times I look and I see stuff and it's just like, am I a watch snob? That's just like, no, you know what you like, you know what you don't like.
Yeah.
But I've got and by the way, every watch snob needs a Seiko, just like every racist needs a black friend.
Man.
So I've got like a Seiko Pogue, and it's just like, hey, look, I cannot be a watch snob because I've got a Seiko, man. Come on. Okay, I guess he's right.
I'm a watch snob, I guess, and I have a Seiko, and I'm proud of it, and I love it. So
you're outraged.
John saying Clyde.
Well, and the thing is, yeah. Well, yeah, and I think, of course, I don't know how much it's done deliberately. I don't know how it's accidentally. It could be forceps at birth. You see, actually, and when you think about it, if they went in with forceps, and Archie with the horns, it would almost be like it'd almost be swordplay in his mother's, clang, 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 clang. Archie moving. Yeah.
Paul M's, and he doesn't have a Seiko, but he has 3 Casios. Now, what about G-Shocks? Are you consider a non-watch snob if you have a G-Shock?
G-Shocks don't count.
No, I don't think they count either way.
True.
Fair enough. But okay. And you know why you should get a Mosier?
What's that?
Well, they're beautiful watches, first of all.
Because you freaking like it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, really, really and truly, in the final analysis, that's it.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that shit all over the watch I'm wearing today and don't like it. But you know what? I don't care. I like it.
What watch are you wearing today?
The Doxa.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
No. You guys keep trying to indoctrinate me, and you're not going to.
I'll keep trying, though.
Oh, yeah, I know you will keep trying. But on the other hand...
Hey, Lucian, how you doing today, bud?
Hey, Lucian.
On the other hand, it's a good, honest little watch.
Correct. It's a real tool watch.
Yes, and worn by never mind. But and its price,
Jacques Cousteau, right?
Yep, that's it.
And to be honest, it's fair price.
It is.
It's not like it's not a greedy, cynical, lazy cash grab. Oh my god, that they really don't deserve. It's not like they're just overproducing one style of watch and just repeatedly making minimal or no additions to it. And so, yeah, you can't get mad at Doxa. You can't.
Nah, they're not pretending to be anything that they're not. That they're a tool watch, and that's it.
And they sell out pretty easily a lot.
Yeah,
so when
very
they sell
quickly.
out, they're not available for a long while.
Correct.
And am I correct? They don't really have any ADs. You can only buy them off of their website.
You buy them from Doxa, correct? Directly.
Because when I bought the Clyve Cluster Edition, it was I bought it used, so and it bought off of Doxa.
Yeah, no, the one I bought, I bought right from their website.
I was sorry. I had my audio cut out for a second. They don't have any ADs.
ADs. They might have AIDS,
but Oil Money Watches is saying, "Hey, how's it going, Oil Money?
What's up, Oil?"
And I will go through. Yeah, and I'm going to say, if you're picking up a watch, and if all you're doing is thinking about and I hate to say investment or value retention or value appreciation. If there's nothing else there, and unless you somehow magically fall in love with it, like the Prince of Cinderella at the ball, or was it Cinderella fall in love with the Princess Balls? Anyway, it's one of the two. But unless that unlikely event happens, you've just parked a lot of money, and you're not going to hold on and appreciate the watch enough to get that value appreciation out of it, or at most as much as you really need to.
Yeah, I'm so over that whole thing. Of course you don't want to lose money when you buy something, but buy something you love and wear it. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
I mean,
and be happy. Life's too short.
I think ultimately the goal of a creator, or not of a creator, of a collector, is to collect shit. Is to get to the point where you're beyond that. Like for instance, I've got the 806 1959 Breitling reissue. I have never got on Watch, Chrono 24 or Watch Recon or whatnot and see what they're trading for.
Right.
Because here's why. I love that effing watch.
There you go.
Great looking watches.
I mean, I love my Bluesy. I have been guilty of going on Chrono 24 and seeing how much they're going for, but I wear it every day. I wear it to work. Yeah. I just put a nice gouge in my clasp while working, but I'm never getting rid of that watch. I love it. I love wearing it all the time. So, and it makes me happy.
You've put some identifying marks on it.
I have indeed.
Yes, you've added your own unique patina to it.
Correct.
But you know that Young Hands?
Mm-hmm.
That Young Hands, I think bear more than a passing resemblance, I think, to the Breitling, frankly. Mm-hmm. Oops.
Then Paul M saying he loved his Bell and Ross until he sold it.
Okay,
that's another brand. I think that's doing pretty good things lately. I think they got some cool looking pieces coming out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now they don't hold value, but like you said, if you love it, buy it. Don't worry about the price.
Well, but on the other hand, if you love it, buy it used. There's a difference. There's a difference between acting with love and not being like, and letting all the blood completely go to your erection.
Mm-hmm. And Jeb's saying he doesn't mind them going down. He expects it just like to buy something and have it. He just doesn't like to buy something and have it tank the next day. Nice slow decline is fine.
Right. But I like I said, I think there's a lot of watches out there that have been.
How's it going, Showcase Watches?
James, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, it's about time. It took me a while to put a real good one on there, but so that watch is mine now.
Right. But I think there have been watches that have always been out there. I think they've always been unappreciated or underappreciated. And now, if you're buying them because you think, well, this watch is classically underappreciated, and blah blah blah. It's just like buying it's the opposite of buying a Rolex, except you won't be spending as much. You'll only if you buy it well enough, you'll only be out just you'll only lose some skin off possibly one of your ass cheeks,
right?
As you're sliding down the road. The God, he's boring. All right, but on the other hand.
Yeah.
You're the best, James. You're the best.
And narcolepsy. All right. Jeez. Yeah. I mean, I don't even have to listen to them. I just read the comments. It's like,
You guys hear the supposed Rolex price increase in January?
I've been,
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, between 6% and 10%, supposedly.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
And there's rumors of another one later on in the year as well.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm
happy with my one Rolex. That's all I really need. Would I love another one? Sure, but I have my one. I'm very happy with it. I wear it all the time. There's so many other things I want to explore.
Yes. And I feel the same way. Except, it's more than one. But I feel exactly the same way. Fuck, how many are there?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of other options out there besides Rolex.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I forgot I was going to say before part of my brain was being put to sleep by the yeah.
Be nice.
I think he's an Englishman.
He is.
Okay. That would explain it.
Paul M saying he had the BRV 93 GMT. Is that the Bell & Ross?
Let's go look that up.
They should be at least supply increase 6 to 10% too.
Okay, well, no, I realized I only had my camera on for a second, but did you see upside down sunglasses on the top of my head?
Just barely.
No, you did not.
Yes, Chris, that's
Wait, you mean you don't have the
that's the
Bell & Ross?
That's the Bell & Ross GMT, yep.
Okay.
Good looking watch.
You don't have the green and yellow sunglasses, Clyve?
No.
Or neon green, rather?
Rancher pulling a Tim Masso.
No. And upside down glasses. So, okay, Rolex price increases just put pressure on gray market. Good for collectors, bad for flippers. Yep, that's the way.
Screw the flippers.
Oh. What if they don't have big boobs? Well, okay, and let me get back to that, okay? There is always an upper hand. There's an upper, we keep saying it can't get any worse, we can't get any worse. And it's like so far, and every year we're wrong. But it might be hypothetical at this point, and I might be like Mr. fucking Data talking about, and of course you want to jump in and say, thank you, Mr. Data. I'll get the point. Just don't give me a shut up, Wesley. But if there's always a limit to where a piece can't really go any higher because of the market,
right?
Because it's not like in 10 or 15 years, Archie Luxury will be able to go up to like his next door neighbor and say, "Hey, I've been noticing your house," and holding up his Polar Explorer 40 millimeter. What do you say? Even trade. No box and papers. You don't have to worry about throwing a lot. You don't have to worry about throwing a lot of money in because it doesn't have a box of paper, so it should be even Steven. What do you say? So I think there's such a big disparity between what Rolex is selling their watches for and what they're selling for on the secondary market. I think if they were trying to raise them a little bit, raise the prices, they don't have to get all the way there, but all they have to do is just take away some of the incentive. They have to just make it to where it's a little bit less profitable, to where that flippers will flip, or that Roman will offer over MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
And if they quit offering over MSRP, then guess what? You're going to start seeing these sons of bitches back on Watch Recon again, or it should be.
And you might actually see them in the ADs, huh?
Exactly. Yes. So I don't think it's a bad thing at all.
And then Jeb is saying Belova went to the moon too, but yeah, it was the quartz, Jeb. It was the lunar palette, right? The chrono.
Yeah.
I believe he had it as a backup. It was like his personal watch, and something happened to the Speedy he was wearing, or something, right?
Which flight?
I can't remember which one, but I remember that's how Belova got their claim on to their stake on the moon, I believe, if I remember the story correct.
Right. True. I should be interested in it, but after but since I'm a 321 owner, it's like meh. I hate to be that way.
I've thought about picking one up, but they're just so big, even for me. Like the Lunar Palace is what, like a 45 or 46 millimeter watch?
Yeah. Or a Pogue. I think a Pogue is a cool ass watch, and it's an attractive watch as well. Mm-hmm. And I think it's got some history other than Colonel David, taking it on to Space Lab.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a cool watch.
Yeah.
The only problem with the Pogue is there's so many Franken Pogues out there. That's the problem.
Well, okay.
Hey, JCB, how you doing, man?
JCB, what's up, man?
Well, and on the other hand, they're a little bit more wide open as to what a Pogue actually is. I think the Pogue guys are more inclusive. So why are we trying to force our way in and make it exclusive, even though mine is totally legit?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's the difference between having the Pogue the way it is and not gaining any value on it, or it going up, shooting up like a rocket, and it being subject to what we normally do to what a lot of collectors normally do, mm-hmm. I'll take the former, actually. Is Amigo fell apart. True story.
What are they up to now?
I mean, I've seen nice condition Pogues at 1,000 or more.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I remember they used to be what, like $500?
Yeah, exactly. No longer. You get a really beat up one for like $600-700. Yeah, Rancher, they've shot up. Like that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful when you're sourcing them, because some of them have been retouched up.
Yeah,
they've been frankenized internally.
Well, okay. What do you mean by frankenized? Like what? Like movements and pieces off other watches, I guess, or other.
Correct.
Yeah, probably other hands and all that off other watches too.
But we're going so far down a rabbit hole. But
yes, we are.
Fuck it. Let's just go down the goddamn rabbit hole. But if Seiko doesn't keep, it's if the movement has been replaced, so it's like of course you want to keep the original movement in. It's like getting a sports car, with what quote unquote matching numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But if Seiko doesn't even keep track of the numbers, does it really matter?
Right, and again, sometimes you got to take value retention and throw it out the window. And if the watch makes you happy, then then it doesn't. I mean, look at the doc. All his watches are frankenized, and he loves them. So
I prefer the term molested.
Okay, all right, molested. Some more molested than others, but he loves them. Yeah, and that's the only thing that matters.
I wonder what happened to garbage for. I mean, sorry. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes, and his watches have daddy issue. No, sorry, I was thinking of something else. All right.
Orange Hand is saying he's been looking at Valjoux 234 movement vintage chronos lately. It's the column wheel with 2 register date that was used in the original Tudor Monte Carlos. Very cool.
Yeah. I think really any Valjoux with a column wheel is worth looking at. It's just like of course, because I hate to say it, but I've become a little bit of a snob because I can almost tell I can tell what kind of movement it has, whether it's column wheel or cams, just by pressing that 2 o'clock pusher.
Really? Look at you.
Yeah. Oh, it's so smooth. It is so buttery smooth. And with the cams, cams it works, but you really have to you really have to bear down that sucker to start that thing off.
Yeah, okay. When I start my Speedy off the chrono, you got to really push down on, and it's a solid clunk.
Well, I can. There's like it's like a flutter. It's like 2 butterflies trying to tickle each other with their wings. Possibly the sounds of harps and angelic voices, and that's what I hear every time you start with the column wheel movement.
Now, Thomas was asking Clyve, you still have, which we were talking about that earlier, the 809 reissue or 806 reissue?
Yeah, I do. I have it. I love it. I think it is the best looking one. But on the other hand, I think that Young Hands has got a very, very similar aesthetic for paltry. Well, but then again, I was looking around what Young Hands are going for online. Mm-hmm. Especially ones of this caliber, this vintage, and it's like, fuck. Late 90s. Sorry, what?
Yeah.
All right. Right.
So you off for the upcoming New Year's, Chris, or you got to work?
I got to work New Year's Eve, but I'm off New Year's Day though, so I'll get to watch the Clemson Ohio State game.
Oh, good for you, man. I got to work both days, so.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Okay, it seems So what's the issue that they're in with Speedies?
He was saying that I guess that the pushers were falling off, I think.
Oh, that I never heard of.
And then Oil Money saying he bought a Valjoux Chrono one time and he thought he was having a heart attack, then realized just how damn loud the movement was.
Okay. And some movements are louder than the others. But like I said, my vintage Hoyer, which is like from the 30s, when I wind it up, and I've shown it before. I've held it up to the speakers.
Mm-hmm.
And you could, and basically it's almost like winding up one of the old fashioned alarm clocks with the big ass key.
Right.
Yeah.
Under you hear the gears moving and
click, 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 click. You can actually feel the gears engage with each other separately each. And I love that.
Yeah, that's gotta be kind of cool.
Okay. Let me also, Landeron. Landeron is a manual wound cam activated chronograph. Okay.
Right.
At the time, and a lot of times you'll see them in two registers, and a way that you can tell that it's a Landeron is you start it using the pusher at 2. But you stop it using the pusher at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to start it again, you hit the 2 o'clock pusher.
Right.
But if you hit it twice in a row at the 4 o'clock pusher, then it resets it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So, but let me also, I got mad respect for Landeron. Here's why. Those things are tough. Those are they're like Soviet tank tough.
Even more so than the Valjoux.
No comparison. Okay. Do you remember this? God, Woody Allen back when he was funny, Sleeper?
Yeah. That's probably his funniest movie.
When he said, "Oh, it's a 500-year-old Volkswagen."
Right.
And it starts up.
Yep.
Without just a hesitation. And of course, if you had an old Volkswagen, you realize that was totally bullshit. But on the other hand, that's what Landerons are. I mean, there have been ones where, I got this one in. Oh, wine, click, and at which point the old guy's about ready to jump over the table at me and said, "No, Clyde, I just got it in just now. I don't know how long that thing. I don't know if anyone's seen that service and." I don't know if anyone's seen it in 20 years. How's it running? I said, yeah, it's running great. It's just like, stopped it and opened it up, said, well, it needs a service. It needs to be clean. But it looks like it needs to be clean. It needs to be re-oiled, but everything else looks pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. And Landeron is, yeah.
Yeah, because something that old, there could be debris floating around in there, but if it just needs, to be cleaned and re-oiled, that's a win right there.
And it might go for quite a while without being cleaned or re-oiled.
Wow,
that's how tough they are. It's like the original Rolex Datejust movements.
Mm-hmm.
They are still universally admired just for their freaking toughness.
Right.
So, but yeah. But I'm looking at, and everyone's probably like, shut up about the fucking Yunhans. You're probably there, and well, fortunately, I can't hear you. So, but I love the Breitling. But to me, this has so much of the Breitling aesthetic to it.
Mm.
Hey, Mr. Perpetual, how you doing, bud?
Hey, Mr. Perpetual, good to see you.
Or I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. The 806 1959 aesthetic to it. And when you think about it, they were basically from the same decade.
Mm-hmm.
It's mine came from the beginning of the decade, 1950, and the Brightling came out in 59. Also with the third one. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm quite the little chatty Cathy tonight.
You are, but that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I need to save up negativity and for
later.
Yes, exactly. Let me also look up something real quick. What? Oh yeah, 5:10. Sorry, I was watching Townsend's. Up. 17 minutes. Okay.
Good night, James.
All right.
Later, James.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go have my dinner now, guys. So I got to roll.
Yeah.
Will you be available? When will you be available?
And 10, 15 minutes.
I love you so much. All right.
Later, guys.
Thanks for coming on, Bruce. Enjoy your dinner, bud.
Thanks for having me. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Later. And then Oil Money Watch is saying he has an old S&P 300 chronograph. It's loud but cool sound. I guess we will call it a night here, guys, because we're coming in on about 50 minutes. So thanks, Clyve. Thanks, Bruce, for coming on, and thanks everybody for joining in on the chat, guys. I gotta start getting ready for work here myself shortly. So I will see you guys later.